You just spent all holidays fucking around, playing Valorant all day, scrolling through Reddit, not even going out with your friends. Even your physique got worse, because you're staying up late binging anime.
Stop the cap.
Weeks passes, your mom enters your room and tells you to get ready for school tomorrow. You stay in shock, and the next day you hit the school, and as always, you got a new crush, and got depressed because she didn't even notice you, and you say,
"Oh, next summer I will start hitting the gym and stop fapping."
"Shut up, Bucky." Bucky doesn't wait for some random ass event to start improving himself. The only event he needed was his birth. But Bucky doesn't do self-improvement the pussy way, but instead, he's fully committed to his journey where he improves every pillar of his life, which made him enjoy his journey, be fulfilled and happy along the way. So why should you go on self-improvement the Bucky way? You might have watched some of my videos about making money or getting pussy, but this self-improvement stuff doesn't just stop there. Let me tell you my story so you can understand. When lockdown started, I was in the lowest point of my life. I was a nerdy fat ass kid playing Fortnite all day, binging anime. I got no attraction from girls or even boys. I had no social life. The only thing I knew was math, freaking Fortnite, and Naruto. And as a fat ass kid, I wanted to lose that weight so I can attract women and somehow get rich by the internet. And I wanted to accomplish that because I felt different from people. I felt useless in life. I felt not worthy to talk to girls or even be in a social group just because I was fat, which is a fucked up mindset obviously, but obviously I would think like that because every motherfucker was criticizing me.
"Oh, you're gonna die from being fat and you will end up 400 pounds.
Shut up. That wasn't the only reason. I kinda felt depressed and empty in life because I've set it the goal to become a Fortnite professional player and make income from it. Literally, I'll visualize myself winning the tournament and spending the money to buy a better setup, retire my mom. And after years of practice, I discovered that I was shit at the game, and I kinda gave up that goal. And you'll probably have to follow the average shitty path for success. And after binge watching some animes, I've gotten some motivation to start improving myself. So I decided to go on a diet, doing home workouts, and I heard those cringy ass motherfuckers about making a YouTube channel.
"Oh, do what you love, bro."
Guess what I did? I started an anime
Yo, what's
channel.
up guys? Hope you all.
And honestly, I made progress on it. And I lost the weight, improved my physique. Then I progressed to going to the gym. But I didn't achieve anything I wanted. And I thought, oh, I will get bitches.
But what the hell, boy?
Nope, I got no pussy. Watch this video if you wanna know why. And I kinda had some setbacks. I'll go fully on a dopamine detox and do the work for my anime channel. But I will relapse and start procrastinating on it.
Stop the
I
cap.
will literally fap 2 times and play 3 hours of video games before I even open the editing program. And I took that shit seriously. I took it like a 9 to 5 job. It wasn't a hobby that I'm just okay to procrastinate on. So obviously I will feel sad when I can't get the work done. And I kept coping with that shit, feeling empty and purposeless in life, questioning
Why can't I get bitches?
and
The fuck am I gonna be in the future?
until in some random school holidays where I was procrastinating on my work,
again.
binge watching Bucky, playing Genshin Impact all day because I wanted to get some random ass bitch fapping 4 times 2 hours worth of hentai, scrolling through some cringy ass Instagram stories, chasing my school crush, even binge watching speed videos of and the only thing that I didn't abuse was my diet. I will obviously have some cheat meals here and there and say,
oh, it's not that bad for me.
shut up, and I felt weak and depressed because before that time I went on a dopamine detox and I thought I cured my addiction, but I obviously relapsed as always. Imagine my younger self was more disciplined than me. That shit hurts. But one day I was scrolling through YouTube and clicked on one of Hamza's videos. So I kept binge watching him, realizing why can't I get bitches?
You're probably a pussy.
And how to actually boost my productivity and become successful and make money online, which is by doing self-improvement our way, the Baki way, where we improve every pillar of our life but prioritize our mental health. Shit was a big ass discovery for me, and I got even more hope when I watched First Man, who introduced me to the male advantage. So I set it the goal to get the male advantage while doing self-improvement so I can attract my dream woman, achieve financial freedom, and be happy along the way. But while I was in my journey, I didn't truly believe in this self-improvement stuff. So I was literally ashamed of doing the self-improvement habits. And I thought I would be suffering right now. But now, I 100% believe in that. And literally in just weeks, I cured all my addictions. Yes! 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 My productivity spiked compared to the hour of work I was doing while in a Discord call with my friends.
Hop on Valorant, bro. Say less.
My mental health is the best it's ever been. Just by looking at the sky, I get a boost of happiness. Working towards my purpose right now. Shit gives me fulfillment. I'm literally getting flashbacks of my childhood. Think of it, my mental health resetted back to my childhood. Didn't even know what mental health meant back then. You had fun doing anything, and my whole mindset has changed. I was obsessing about getting women, making money, but now I'm more focused on achieving my purpose and attracting high-value women later on. And that's what I want you to experience. And I hope my story convinced you to start self-improvement our way. Now, I'm gonna let my past self show you how can we use school to help us start our self-improvement journey. The good thing with school is that it gives you a schedule to follow, which is so helpful in our journey. Because now you have less time to do the instant gratification habits, so it's easy for you to cure your addictions and build the delayed gratification habits.
What is all the fuck are those?
The instant gratification habits are the habits that will feel good right now, but they fuck you up in the long run. Which is basically every habit you've been doing. But the delayed gratification habits, these habits might feel uncomfortable right now, but they will feel good later on. First step in our journey, we gotta commit to stop doing those habits. So I'm gonna assume that you're like my younger self, probably playing 1 hour of video games, tapping once a day while going to school. Probably go to that shit.
Oh, I cured my addiction. I will never get back playing video games all day and having no life.
But trust me, you didn't cure any shit. Because when you have abused the instant gratification habits, and these habits spikes your dopamine, which is the feeling good hormone. And since you've been doing that for years, now your dopamine baseline, which is your normal state, has went down. But it doesn't stop there. Your dopamine now has high expectations for feeling good. So basically, those normal dopamine spiking activities wouldn't make you feel good. So you will always feel bored and sad. And you can only reach that feeling good line by doing those instant gratification habits. And this is why we get addicted scientifically. And since you kept doing those habits, your dopamine didn't reset back to normal levels. So basically, you're still addicted to that shit.
And I experienced this. When holidays came back, I'll go back to using that shit. So don't have this pussy mindset and say, you just play an hour video games and only 5 months and 2 days and shut up. So say this shit with me. I am not a weeb. I don't watch porn. I don't eat shitty foods. I don't use social media like an NPC. I don't watch Netflix.
Stop the cap.
I am not an average Minecraft villager anymore. I am on self-improvement. But if you can say these phrases, I'm proud of you. Your future self is proud of you. Bucky is proud of you. That's always say, you will fuck up trying to cure your addiction. But since you have school now, shit actually is easier. So let's say you go for a full-on 2 days without doing any shitty habits and doing those delayed gratification habits that I'm gonna introduce you to. Your discipline, which is one of your skills, has leveled up. When you fuck up, relapse again, your discipline resets. But he's a gold player, so it's easy for him to level back up and get even better because you've developed more hate towards that shitty habit. Now after we've committed to stop doing all the shitty habits, now we have time to build the delayed gratification habits. But
We're gonna start small and progress our way up so you don't fuck up and give up like you always do.
so first we gotta make a habit tracker. Take a paper and write down
Gratitude, meditate, read, journal, and exercise.
basically we're gonna add almost all these habits to your morning routine. And the morning routine starts the night before. So turn on airplane mode, do not disrupt mode, and put a blue light filter at least 2 hours before you sleep. Make an alarm at least 1 hour and a half before you go to school. You sleep. Get 9 hours of bed so you guarantee the 8 hours of sleep. But I got school exams and I have to study. Shut up. I will make a whole video on how to study for exams and in school so we can preserve our willpower to doing self-improvement habits. Probably link it here. Now wake up, do your routine, brush your teeth and make your bed. Then take a journal and we're gonna gratitude. Gratitude journaling is literally writing down shit that you're grateful for. So you appreciate the shit you have. Don't become one of those motherfuckers. I want to be happy when my mom buys me iPhone. Shut up. Gratitude really comes in clutch with your happiness.
I will literally be smiling while writing down those words.
And we're gonna start small. So write down, I'm grateful for this pen.
Good, you can take the gratitude box.
Now you're actually someone who does gratitude every day. Next, we're gonna meditate. Meditation is literally turning on the spectator mode. So you basically spectate on your breath by focusing on it, and your mind will automatically switch to a thought. So you keep thinking about it until you realize that you are spectating that thought. So what you do is you click that button to spectate your breath again. So the more you click this button, the more you level up your skill to be present. This will help you stop being an NPC around your friends, overthinking about some random bitch all the time, and improves your mental health and happiness.
Because we are the most happiest when we are fully present.
This presence by itself will help you cure a lot of your addictions.
So grab your phone, download Medito app, open up the beginner program, and start the timer. Good, you can tick the meditation box. Now you're a meditator.
Next, we're gonna read. My eyes are, I'm already reading at school. Shut up! You're reading some cringy ass stories with zero value and answering some dumb random ass questions that are not even related to that story. Fuck the school system, bro. They fucked up reading. Reading is fun. Reading should have the pleasure of watching porn. So let's start reading this book called Atomic Habits. This will help you stop doing the instant gratification habits and build the delayed gratification habits. Now I'm already copying
the techniques he's using in his book,
so you understand how valuable it is.
So start reading just one page of the introduction. Good, you can tick the reading box. Now you're a reader.
Next, we're gonna exercise.
But Azor, I exercise in school. Shut up.
Gotta build the habit of exercising by yourself. Don't wait for your daddy to tell you to do it. For the motherfuckers that stop going to the gym or never exercise, I'm gonna put a 5-minute quick-ass home workout in the description. Just go do it.
Good, you can tick that box.
Now you're someone who exercises every single day.
But for the motherfuckers that already hit the gym, try to exercise as early as possible so you can avoid having a shitty ass workout. And always take a bottle of water with you. Cause I know your motherfuckers are only drinking Diet Coke in the lunch break and take source of carb with you.
Next, we're gonna journal. Journaling is literally fixing the fucked up cable management in your brain. So pick a thought that you're overthinking about and ask, why am I thinking about this? Keep writing down while thinking. This should take you around 5-10 minutes, but we're gonna start small, so even write a few lines.
You can tick the journaling box. Now you're someone who journals every day.
Now go eat some healthy high-protein breakfast.
So you don't end up binge eating like a dumbass later on the day.
Stop the cap.
And while you're eating, grab your phone, download some actual good content on YouTube so you can listen to it in school whenever you have time. And it's such a good habit. I will literally have a free hour in school. I'll go for a walk around it while listening to Hamza's videos. Now after you ate, go clean the dishes and do something kind for your family. That's it for our morning routine.
Obviously, you can still do those habits later on the day.
Now, you might not be able to stick to your habit tracker, but that's okay. Sticking to your habits is a skill. Think that every day where you hit all your habits is like an extra level for your skill, which needs 20 levels to master. So go hit your shitty ass school. But I know your motherfuckers don't know what you're gonna do with your life. What job will you take? What university will you go to? You probably feel purposeless in life. That's why you gotta discover your purpose.
But Azor, what's my purpose?
Watch this video or explain what's your purpose and how to actually discover it. But whenever you have some cringy ass boring classes, just look at your wall and keep thinking about your purpose. And of course, we want to improve our social skills, so we're gonna use some techniques from this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. First, praise them. Praise is literally calories for your soul. You're literally feeding the other person's soul by praising them. So always praise your friends. Second, smile to them.
But Azor, my teeth aren't that attractive.
Shut up. When you smile, people don't notice your teeth. They notice a warm soul that they feel safe next to. Just always smile. Don't be like one of those motherfuckers.
I'm acting cold, bro.
Shut up.
And to make your smile more natural, try to visualize some happy memory you had with your friends.
The third technique is to talk louder and deeper. Just try to talk slower, louder, and deeper, so people will actually acknowledge you. But you're not necessarily gonna be talking louder and deeper. You need to visualize this and practice it. And there's no other bullshit way. This is something I'm still struggling with. I go hit the gym, motherfuckers asking me how many sets I got left. I reply in a pussy ass voice,
2 cents, bro.
And the fourth technique is to listen to them. So you need to look at listening as a skill. Since you've been scrolling through 20 seconds TikToks for years, your listening skill has resetted shit all effort from your life, and you need to level it back up. This is another reason to listen to podcasts and long format videos on YouTube, or try to listen to your fat ass teacher. And the fifth technique is to call them by their name. When you remember someone's name, you remember the most precious thing he has. Don't make my dumbass mistake. Keep saying, oh, I'm just call him bro. Next time you will see your friend in the street and you don't know what you're gonna say. The sixth technique is to never criticize. By criticizing, you'll probably be an annoying fuck, or at least make the criticism not personal. For example, if your friend at the gym is doing deadlifts the wrong way, don't tell him, oh, you're shit at deadlifts, bro. Just say,
the form is bad, bro. Don't round your back.
And now here's the good part. You've been doing self-improvement for weeks. You almost cured all your addictions. You're meditating, journaling, exercising, doing gratitude, improving your knowledge almost every day, and being more social and friendly with your friends.
You even set it some big goals and started working on them.
And you're not ashamed of doing the self-improvement habits anymore, because you've experienced the joy that comes from living this life, and you're even getting flashbacks from your childhood. When you get to that point, you're gonna try to get your bros on self-improvement too, which should be at least one of your goals. This will get you more motivated to your self-improvement journey and prove your leadership skills, and maybe start a channel like me. Make it your purpose to share this message.
But Azor, I tried telling my bros to hit the gym, but they didn't want to.
Shut up. You gotta hit the gym by yourself. Make progress.
And then they will feel motivated to go with you
Because you have that experience.
and you can give them value.
When I started hitting the gym alone, my bro instantly got in with me. We started obsessing about that shit.
All our friend group is hitting the gym.
This honestly amazing. Go hit the gym after 2 hours French class, where we obviously take a nap so we can have better workouts. And whoever didn't come gets called a pussy. You can do this with every habit. So try to use those social techniques I told you and superset them with the value that you're gonna give. For example, I will be reading in class and my friend will ask me, what am I reading? So I'll literally make summaries for them, which makes me even memorize the book more and motivate them to start reading. But here's the sad part.
If your friends are criticizing you or making fun of you for not playing video games,
You gotta be cutthroat, because like it or not, you're the average of the 5 people you spend your time with. So if you're gonna keep spending your time with your low quality friends, you're not gonna see more growth. You would rather be in solitude than be with them. Watch this video where I help you to be more proud in your self-improvement journey and choose your friends.